as the first pitch of this game from Peppers is right down the middle, a 93-mile-per-hour fastball. The senior center fielder leading things off. He'll give a fly ball to right field. Carson Crowe moves back in front of the cocky corner, leaps over, and it's off the wall, just misplayed it. And Groff's going to be in there with a double on the second pitch of the game. Peppers set for the 1-2. Goes around, does Gonzalez. Throw to first by Madliak. And there's a first big strikeout from Jake Peppers. One down in the inning. Pitch from the right-hander. We'll see you later. Swing and a miss on a fastball. And that'll do it for the top of the first. And from Miami, Florida, with the 2-0. Liner right to the shortstop. Gonzalez makes the squeeze for out number 1. 79, trying to improve both of those numbers, as Hernandez has a grounder up the middle and through for a base hit. That'll help. A one-out single for Javon Hernandez. He'll stand at first base for Mason Mainers. Could ride out of here. The 3-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Runner going for second, and he is safe. Javon Hernandez just fast enough. Payoff pitch. TJ with a grounder into the glove of Vera. What a stop throw to first, and that'll do it for inning number 1. Here in the second, the 1-2, bye-bye. Swing and a miss, strikeout number 3 for Jake Peppers. The 0-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Jake Peppers is on fire right now. 4 strikeouts in 2 innings. Off pitch from Baker, and it's a line drive into center, a leadoff single for Leger. Leger at first. The 2-2 is lined into left field. That is down in fair territory. Extra bases for Ethan Groff, and they are sending Leger. Throw in from left by Mainers. Relay throw to the plate, not in time, and it's 1-0 Ole Miss. That one goes to the backstop, and Groff will head all the way to third. It's an RBI double. His second double of the game. He heard me talking up here in the press box. He said it wasn't lucky the first time around. It isn't going to be lucky this time. RBI 2-bagger for the center fielder, and the Rebs strike first here in the 3rd inning.
Shortstop, number 7, Jacob Gonzalez.
The 2-2 pitch. Foul tip into the mitt for strike 3. And on pitch 24, it's a ground ball into center field to drive in another run for Ole Miss. RBI single for Kemp Alderman. That is RBI number 27 this year for the catcher. Groff comes around to score. It's 2-0 Ole Miss. See the big celebration in the Rebel dugout as they greet Groff as he comes around after having the go-ahead RBI, then coming around to make it 2-0. Runner going. His pitch swung on and missed. No throw to be made. A stolen base for Alderman. Hit a ton to right field. Carson Crowe racing to his left. It's going to drop right in front of him, and another run will score. A 2-out double for Calvin Harris makes it 3-0 Ole Miss. Kept tailing away from him with the wind dragging it deeper and deeper. Crowe couldn't get there, and Calarco will strike out again to end the top of the 3rd. 5 walks versus 19 strikeouts, but he has a base hit into right field to start the 3rd inning. Payoff pitch, inside ball 4, and no chance to tag Caleb Johnson. The 1-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Moving back to the track. It is off the wall. Groff will field it. Scoring 1 run. That's going to drive in Johnson. Going to second and third are the other runners. An RBI double for Bear Madliak. And the Gamecocks are on the board. Second double of the season for the freshman catcher. He drove that one to the deepest part. Hits high off the wall. You see the hop that it took off the wall kind of confused Diego Hienes. He slowed down a bit, as did Caleb Johnson. It didn't affect Johnson. And Vera walks him on 4 straight. The bases are full for TJ Reeves. The 0-1. Inside, and it hit him, and we are tied up. A hit by pitch of TJ Reeves. That'll drive in Bear Madliak from third base. It's 3-all. 1-0. Low and away, gets away from the catcher. Here comes Hernandez. He scores. 4-3 Jacksonville State. 3-1, and Carson Crowe walks. Bases full again. 2-1. Ground ball to the right side, base hit, 1 run will score. They are sending TJ Reeves, throw to home plate, not in time. A 2-run single for Brennan Norton, and the Gamecocks lead 6-3. Jack State continues to add to it. Brennan Norton drives in Mason Mainers and TJ Reeves. Biggest hit of the year so far for the third baseman. The 2-2 pitch. Inside and a called strike 3. Ouch. 0-2 from Jones. Swing and a miss, and that'll do it for the third. But 6 runs. The 0-2. See you later. Swing and a miss. His second strikeout. And the third strikeout for Will Baker. The 2-2 pitch. And that hits Leger. He falls to the deck. The pitch. Ground ball to the right side, right to Hienes. Diego will tag first on the way to the dugout. Payoff pitch. Line drive left side, base hit. A 1-out single for Hernandez. He's got himself a 3-hit game, and we're in the 4th inning. 1-2, and Reeves is down on strikes to retire the side. Run batted in, and a run scored. And he sends this one to left field, moving over his Mainers. That's going to drop in no man's land. A 3-for-3 start for Ethan Groff. The 3-1, and a walk of Gonzalez. Single and a walk. Swing and a miss. That one gets past Bear, however, and runners will move up 90 feet. Already an RBI hit. The 1-2 grounded to the right side. Hienes will tag first, throw home, and he is safe. It's a 2-run game. The 4th run comes in for Ole Miss. Ethan Groff comes crashing in on that ground out. RBI ground out for Alderman. Makes it a 2-run difference. 0-2. Harris has a fly ball to left field, may be deep enough. Mainers makes the catch. Tagging from third is Jacob Gonzalez. Throw to the plate's cut off, and it's 6-5. A sac fly for Calvin Harris, and it's a 1-run game. Payoff pitch, Fortner right down the middle for the 8th strikeout for Gamecock pitching tonight. For Alderman, another payoff pitch, inside ball 4. And Causey will reach on a walk. 1-2, swing and a miss. The second out of the inning. Strikeout of Brennan Norton. First strikeout of the game for the new pitcher from Morrell. And Johnson gets ball 4 inside. 2 walks in the inning. Flare shot to the right side. That's over to the second baseman. Throw to first, and Hienes is out by a step. The kick in the 0-2. Foul tip into the mitt. Strike away. He got it. Beautiful, beautiful pitch. Taking on North Alabama on Sunday as Bear Madliak has a base hit into right center field. That's going to roll for a bit, and the catcher has extra bases. It's a leadoff double for Bear. Ground ball to the right side. That'll move up the runner. With 1 down, Bear Madliak moves to third base. The 0-1. Line drive left field, base hit, run scores. RBI knock for Mainers. He's thinking about 2, and he will have it. An RBI double for Mason Mainers, and the Gamecocks lead by 2 once again. 5th double of the season for Mason Mainers, and the hit streak continues. He'd already extended that impressive on-base streak. Now the hit streak will live on as well. 3 this year. 4 runs batted in. This one's a fly ball into left field. Does it drop? Yes, it does. RBI hit for Will Fincher, and the Gamecocks lead by 3. Calm, cool, and collected at second base. Will Fincher adds to it. Took him 1 pitch to make a difference. Kramer just could not get there so far to run in. Sliding in, couldn't make the play. The 1-0. Ground ball up the middle over to Chatinier. Throw to first, and that'll do it. Fortner, another strikeout. He retires Kramer for the 3rd time. The 2-1. Ground ball over to the shortstop. Takes a hop off of Caleb Johnson, and he can't get to it. E6 will put their shortstop aboard. The other loss was 6-5 against Louisiana Tech. This one could be trouble. It's extra bases for Alderman, holding up the runners at, well, no it isn't. Runners at first and third. Alderman stays put at first. That one grounded right to the first baseman. Easy play for Hienes, and it takes us to the stretch. We'll face Kimbrell. Liner up the middle, through for a base hit for Brennan Norton. He's now 2 for 4. A leadoff runner for Jack State. Pitch, swing and a miss. Ball 3 in the dirt, throw down to first base, and Johnson's out number 1. The 0-1. That's a base hit into right center field. That's going to score another one. Brennan Norton comes around. It's a 3-double night for Bear Madliak. Are you kidding me? The freshman does it again. My goodness, it's 9-5 Gamecocks. Living in those gaps this evening. Right center is money for Bear Madliak. Norton comes around. It's a 4-run. Line drive, right field, down, base hit. Here comes Bear Madliak. He's going to score. Hernandez thinking about 3. The throw comes in to third. Not in time. It gets away from Ole Miss. He'll head back to third base. It's an RBI triple for Javon Hernandez. His first 3-bagger as a Gamecock, and it's 10-5. What a game for the Jack State offense. Dribbles that one down the right field line. Drives in Madliak. Harris a little delayed throwing it in. A no-doubter triple from Hernandez. Strike 3, dropped it in there beautifully to bring it into the 7th, but to Calarco. Swing and a miss. Strikeout to start the night for Reed Fagerstrom. The 0-2 from Fagerstrom. Line drive into left center, a base hit, the first one of the night for Peyton Chatinier. He's thinking 2, and he's going to have it. TJ Reeves lobs it in. It's a 1-out double for Chatinier. Sun Conference opener. Line drive past the shortstop into left field, holding up Chatinier at third base. Back-to-back hits, though, for Ole Miss. Runners at the corners with 1 down. Line drive right field, caught by Fincher. He'll throw home. It's not going to be in time. A sac fly for Leger makes it 10-6, but a great play nevertheless. The 1-2. Reaches out and swings at something outside. He flies it to left field. Mainers is there. 2-1. Ground ball poked through for a base hit into right field. Hit it into the shift. Chatinier, the second baseman, was standing behind second base. The 0-1. Grounder to the left side, a hard grounder. 5, 4, and 3. A double play turned by the Rebel defense. 1-2, he takes strike 3, and that'll take us to the aforementioned 9th inning. Payoff pitch. Chopper to the left side. Racing in is Johnson. Throw to first. Got him! First out. Causey with the pitch. Ball 4 outside. 0-2. See you later. Fastball down the middle. Madliak set up outside. The pitch came right across home plate, and there are 2 down. Causey. Swing and a miss. Can you believe it? The Gamecocks score their first ever win over Ole Miss. Maybe the biggest win in program history. They shock the 3rd-ranked Rebels 10-6, and they win the midweek pairing against Ole Miss. Unbelievable.